a bit more information today about building credit and some of the advantages of having good credit. Did you ever have, or did you ever imagine having a rich uncle who would say, "Hey, you need some money? Well, here, I got some money for you," and loan you, say, $5,000 and say, "Just pay me back in a year, no interest." Well, many of these credit card offers, I get them all the time because I've built good credit. I have these offers all the time where I can actually get thousands of dollars interest-free for a period of a year or more. Or I can borrow higher money at low interest, which I've done before, and I've paid off before it ever charged interest. So when you want to bring your credit up fairly quickly, and this works for most people, what you can do is have someone who has good credit. They have a good credit card that they've had for years, and they pay it off every month, never had a late payment, and maybe they've had the card for years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Okay, at no risk to that person, they can add another person as an authorized user on their card account. And the reason there's no risk is because when they do this, the person who's registering them with their credit card has the credit card sent to themselves and not to that other person. So they have no chance that they could pick up that card and go put thousands of dollars on it. And so this works really well, and I've helped other people with it. I've helped other people get extra good credit just by putting them on as an authorized user. A little note about that. Some of the credit card companies, when I log into my account, they actually have a message that says, "Here's how you can help a relative or a friend build better credit by adding them as an authorized user." And so if you talk to most people about this and they don't understand credit cards, they don't understand money, they probably aren't willing to do it, even though there's absolutely no risk. And I never had anyone do it for me, but I have done it for other people, and it blasted their credit score. One guy, his credit score was something like 680, and it blasted him up to at least 750 as soon as that card reports to the credit bureau. Now, if you're actively watching your credit and you are wanting to have better and better credit, it's important to look at your credit and keep notes all the time. If you don't have enough money to constantly pay every card off every month, at least keep notes and know exactly where you are with every card. And so there's several dates you want to know for every card. One date is the due date. You want to put every card you have, every credit card, on auto pay for at least the minimum payment. Because one strike against you on that, it seems like not a big deal, but that stays on for 7 years, and it's devastating to your credit score. And so the due date's very important, and I put mine all on auto pay. And the other thing that's very important is to look at the statement date, because the statement date, a lot of times that says 0. Well, that means I have the choice of paying the whole thing off or not. My credit score is so high anyway that if I don't pay it off when it says statement date is 0, then it means I have to pay it off by the next month, because the next month that won't be statement date 0. But I go ahead and pay them off anyway. And so the benefits, I'd like to talk a little bit about the benefits of having good credit. With credit cards, if you handle them right, you can be in pretty good shape financially if you don't overspend. And with having free interest available to you, it can be life-changing. Now, I have an associate of mine who borrowed $20,000 on interest-free credit cards, and he put that money into investments, and those investments have paid him so well that then he pays the card off within a year before it goes to high interest, and then borrows again and puts more money into investment. And if you know the rule of 72 for investment, and it works for credit cards also, the rule of 72 is like this. You take the yield divided into 72. For instance, if you're getting a yield of 20% per year, then approximately every 3.5 years, the investment will double. How about somebody who has big money but has it in a bank account, drawing less than 0.1%? They can't live long enough to watch that investment double. It won't double in their lifetime. And bankers all know this. I met 4 presidents of large banks once, all in the same place. And I asked them, do you guys know what the rule of 72 is? They all said, yes. Anyway, keep watching. I'll have another video up tomorrow. Enjoy. Goodbye.